for love, an open hand for peace. Let's put love and peace together, and let's acknowledge each other for being here today. Social is part of brain fitness. It's a big part of brain fitness. Be friendly with everyone. Open both hands for world peace. We need a lot of world peace right now, and put this hand under this one under this one, out to the shoulders, and then a gentle bow down to the knees, and then come back up again. And that's for the ancient energy masters that have been doing these exercises for thousands of years. Now step forward the right foot, step forward the left foot. Now you stepped into the world of Tai Chi and Qigong, so you brought your body, mind, spirit into the class. If you're new to the class, we go at 70% of what we're capable, not 100. If you have an injury or illness, you go at 40%. If you have pain or discomfort, just stop. It's okay. Now, so let's start out by stretching the whole body. Cross the fingers. This is called hold the sky with both palms. Come up the center. Turn the hands over. Hold the sky with both palms. Come up on the toes. Now come down, and the bamboo bends in the wind, stretching the rib cage and the heart and the lungs. Now we're going to twist the back, the lumbar vertebrae from this mirror over to this mirror, working that back. We're going to do 3 of those, down to the bottom, up the center. Hold the sky with both palms on the toes. And then the bamboo bends, going with the breath basically. And then the bamboo twist in the wind. One last time, stretching all 360 joints out in that body. It's an educational class to teach you about your body, to bring the East and the West together. The ancient energy masters way, with the new scientific evidence of the body, what it does. One last time. Now come up this time to the shoulders, and let the hands float down to the stomach. Right hand on the bottom for the ladies, left hand on the bottom for the men, the other hand on top. Put it right below the navel. We've opened the body. Now we're going to do the liver, spleen, kidney, heart, lung, bladder, gallbladder, large and small intestines, everything inside the body. There's a lot of work for us when you do a little work for it. 20 or 30 bellows breath. So let's begin. And bring it to a gentle stop. Let the hands come up and just slowly float down through the bioenergy that surrounds the body. So now we've opened the body up, we've got the internal organs going, and now it's time for brain fitness. We have 3 main goals in this class. Number 1 is to keep our cognitive fitness as we age. Number 2 is to keep our strength as we age. Number 3, keep our flexibility as we age. Prevent those falls, keep this body very flexible. It does not have to get hard and stiff as we age. So let's do some brain fitness. That's our number 1 goal, cognitive fitness. Bring the hands up, put all your fingers together. You're not going to be able to do this if you're new to the class, but just practice it. It's going to challenge your brain. Open 2 fingers on each side. Come back together and open 2 only on the outside. Brain's going to say, no, I don't want to do that. Ever since you were 20 years of age, you've been losing 700 cells from your brain every day. Now, used to, the doctors would think, well, that's what causes dementia. You lose 700 cells a day, the brain shrinks until you die, and you get dementia as it shrinks. Not true. In 1998, they discovered neurogenesis. The brain has neuroplasticity. It'll grow if you challenge it. So we're getting those 700 cells back that we lost today just by practicing a few brain exercises. You can do all kinds of brain exercises. Exercise itself is a great brain fitness program. And then art, music, learning new languages, all kinds of things will help you with that brain fitness. One last time. So once you get this so it's muscle memory, then you have a new cognitive reserve pathway. So put both hands on the legs here. Remember the old rub your head and pat your stomach. We'll get 1 hand rubbing and 1 hand patting. Now the brain will accept that pretty quick. We've now changed hands. The brain doesn't want to accept that. You're going to hesitate and say, wait a minute. So one's rubbing, one's patting. Change hands. So one side should be a little easier than the other. If you're right-handed, use the left side of your brain. Change hands. If you're left-handed, use the right side of your brain. So your brain is working a little overtime. change hands. One last time, change hands. And then bring it to a gentle stop. So once you get to where you can do that for muscle memory, then you have a new cognitive reserve pathway. All of those cells that we create are going to line up to create a cognitive reserve pathway. The more of those you have as you age, the less dementia you'll have. One more, and this goes with the next exercise. Bring one hand out as a fist, the other is a tiger's mouth, index finger and thumb sticking out, if you can. And then put it back together and put it on the other side. The brain's going to say, no, don't want to do that. Back together and on the other side. Nice and slow. The index finger and thumb go to meridians. Those are channels that carry energy through your body. It's mostly through the fascia membrane channel that covers everything in your body. It runs along pretty close with the arteries and the veins that meridians do. So the index finger will run right down into your large intestine. Thumb will run right into your lungs. So we're opening up the lungs and the large intestine. One last time. Now prayer position. Now we're going to stand in a wide stance, become rooted in the earth. So now we're going to come down. When we come down in this class, the knees never go forward. The buttock comes out in the back. Sit down on a chair. Don't let the knees come forward. Grab the string. Take your target. Put it out here. We're going to become an archer. Watch my hands. Now they're way out here. I'm going to inhale and come straight up and straight down. I'm going to blow out like I'm blowing in a straw. Clearing my lungs. Stretching my knees. We're lower now. Get them nice and strong. Legs. Shoulders and neck. Become the archer. A little bit lower now. Sit on that chair. One last time. Push down. Step back. Let's do a breathing exercise and get our breath back. So, a wise woman strokes her hair. With a big sigh right through the heart. Just feel that sigh when you go, ah. Old sage strokes his beard. Ah. Beautiful lady strokes her hair. Ah. Okay, that goes right through the heart area, and that's where the vagus nerve is at. So it releases some of the vagus nerve that holds hypertension. Brocade number 3 of the 8 brocades. Well, number 3, harmony. Number 3 of the 8 brocades. Hands out front, facing the heavens. Push one hand deep into the earth. Bring the other hand to the spinal cord. Reach up and touch heaven. Reach down and touch earth. Now turn both hands and come along the spinal cord. Up hand coming down to the inside as you stretch out like a baby in the crib. Oh, yeah. So when one side of the back goes up and one side goes down, it squeezes the muscles against the vertebrae. When you do that, it creates a cranial sacral fluid. Your back is a pump. Pumps that cranial sacral fluid right into the brainstem. Right above it's the cerebellum, where we have cognitive fitness and balance. Also, 80% of the nerves are in that back, settling the nerves. One last time, touching heaven and earth. And both hands to the shoulders and both hands come down. So let's do a big in, and now breathe in again. Hold the breath for a few moments. And then release it very slowly. So breathing is very, very important to get stress and tension out of the body. So again, in, and again. Hold, very soft and slow. Taking that stress and tension out of the body. Breathe and relax. Brocade number 4 of the 8 brocades. Bring the hands up and make the wrist very tight. This is not the exercise, but there's 8 carpal bones at each wrist. We want to work those, so bring them down and hold them very tight. Make the back long and straight. Lift the head and drop the chin so the head's level. Now we're going to work the super highway of the body, the neck. We're going to take a big inhale, and we're going to exhale and look backwards over the shoulder. The eyes roll and look backwards, and then inhale back to the center. And on the other side, let the eyes roll and look backwards. Your eye doctor will love you. This is called looking backwards till the illness disappears. We're getting some inflammation out of those eyes, and it runs passageway, meridian that run from the eyes to the livers, opening up, goes right through the neck. We get a lot of blockages in the neck. It's the superhighway to the brain. Everything that flows to that brain goes right through that neck. Your brain is only about 2% of your body, but it takes 25% of all the systems in your body. It needs all the nutrients that are in your body to go right through that neck to the brain, all the water, the lymph fluid, the blood, the cardiovascular system, everything goes through that neck. So get all the snap, cracks, and pops out of that neck as best you can. One last time. Shake those wrists, get them moving again. Now we're going to work the neck, the jaw this time. We have 22 bones in our skull. We have 2 hinges right here. So we're going to look up and let the mouth open wide and let the eyes roll and look way back on the ceiling. Now look down, let the mouth close, and look down deep between the legs into the earth. Now moving up and down slowly, inhaling and exhaling. And we're getting all the snap, cracks, and pops out of that jaw as best we can. All those snap, cracks, and pops is inflammation. When you were young, your body was very soft. You had very few snap, cracks, and pops. But as we age and have a sedentary lifestyle, we get more and more. Now that's inflammation in the body. And the doctors are telling us that chronic inflammation is what's aging us. That snap, cracking, and popping is going right into the inner ear, right in the center of that brain. We want to get it opened up, get as much snap, cracking, and popping out as we can. That's the ligaments. It's not the bones cracking. It's the ligaments holding the bones together. The tendons holding the muscles to the bones. Cartilage between the bones. And a fascia membrane that sets up, and as we have a sedentary lifestyle, it'll get stiffer and stiffer because it's made from collagen and fiber. Covers every cell in your body. So then you start to move sluggishly and you have a lot of snap, cracks, and pops. We want to get them out as best we can just by moving slowly and gently. Re-energizing the body and re-centering the body, rebalancing the body. One last time. Come back to the center, drop the ear over the shoulder, and let's go in a big circle and over that superhighway of the body, so that brain can get all the nutrients that it needs. Nice and slow, going with the breath again. Getting all the snap, cracks, and pops out if there's any in there. Want to return it to its natural healthy condition. Tension is causing 60 to 90% of all of our illnesses and injuries, according to the universities, Cleveland Clinic, the Mayo Clinic. The more tension we get out of that body, the healthier we'll be. The slower you go, the more tension you remove. Now go the other direction. See if there's any snap, cracks, or pops. I didn't have any the other way. I've got one this way. Rest the eyes. Slip on it, so don't ignore the body. Pay attention to it. Yeah, it's about all gone now. Nice and gentle. Just moving, breathing, getting all those snap, cracks, and pops out as best we can. One last time. Then bring it to a gentle stop. Now we got 7 cervical vertebrae. So take your hand and put them right on your back where where the back and the neck meet. There's a big knot there. That's cervical vertebrae number 7. Tap it firmly. A lot of energy gets blocked in that fascia membrane on that particular vertebrae. So it doesn't let as much energy get to that brain as it should. This helps open it up, clears it out just a bit, just by tapping it. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Now we're going to work those 7 cervical vertebrae. Put the hands behind the back, pull the shoulders back, push the chin out. Now you've got the 7 cervical vertebrae all stretched out. Turn slowly and let the eyes sort of relax and search the seat. Come to the edge and back to the center, and then do it on the other side. Now if one side is different than the other, which my left side is much different than my right, so go to the weak side on both sides and let it open holistically. Don't want to force anything. Nice and slow and gentle. See, Qigong and Tai Chi rebalances the body. Now that it's coming around a little more, so I come around on both sides and let it open holistically. If you move fast and you do a lot of fast exercises, that's great. It keeps everything in good shape in the body. The slow, gentle exercises of the East, like yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, the slow ones take the stress and tension out of the body, but it doesn't put any in the body. So you do this to rebalance the body, keep doing all the other things that you do, all the sports that you love. One last time. Come back to the center. The arms hang down gently. Drop the chin right against the chest. Now you got the 7 cervical vertebrae open. Turn and look at the moon over the shoulder. Exercise those eyes. Your eye doctor's going to love you. Get inflammation in the eyes, it ages the eyes, those bloodshot eyes, so let's get it all out. Nice and gentle. Those vertebrae open. See, you drink water 5 to 8 glasses of water a day. Well, what the scientists tell us, that creates an oily bath in our body. Now, to get it to penetrate into the ligaments that are holding the bones together and the tendons, cartilage between the bones, etc., we must move. Movement is medicine, and it'll penetrate in deep and hydrate the neck in this case. One last time. Bring it to a gentle stop. The neck opened up, let's open up the upper body. No special equipment for Qigong or Tai Chi, just your body. You can do these exercises anywhere, anytime. Turn the fingers all the way to the heart. You must lift the elbows. Now you're stretching every joint of those arms. You're going to have a full body massage before you leave here today. Every joint, 360 of them. Every muscle, 650 of them. Every bone, 207 of them, are all going to be stronger and stretched. Full body massage, just by doing slow, simple, gentle, easy exercises. Now bring the hands out front. Now cross the fingers. Now give me a figure 8. So you have more bones in your hands and feet than your entire body put together. About 207 bones in your whole body, and 110 of them are in the hands and feet. So we get arthritis and carpal tunnel, trigger fingers. We get all kinds of neuropathy in those legs, Charlie horses. You get cramps, all kinds of things. Now go the other direction. You want to get that blood flowing out to those extremities. When the heart settles at night, it doesn't quite pump as hard, it doesn't push it quite out to those extremities the way it does during the day. You want to get that blood flowing. That's the mother of Qi, intelligent energy that heals the body. Get that blood flowing out there with some hand reflexology. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Hands to the side. Take the fingers and touch the shoulders. Now we're working the elbows. So if you're moving furniture around the house or doing some heavy yard work, make sure to warm these joints up. As we age, they get tighter and tighter, and then we start to do some heavy work and they pop. Then you have tendonitis. That's tennis elbow. It really is painful. You do not want that. So warm up before you do any of your exercises, your sports, or heavy housework, or yard work. Now put the fingers right on the shoulders here. I had one lady the other day that just reached up to get a glass out of the cabinet, and these shoulders had gotten tight and it popped it. That means it's got tendonitis in the shoulder. It tore the muscle away from the bone just from reaching up. Why? Because he doesn't reach up very often and it got stiff. The collagen membrane set up. Now go the other direction. And these are the only joints that will go 360 degrees. Only joints in your whole body that go all the way around. And then bring it to a gentle stop. So you want to work these a little extra. Bring the hand across, the other hand on the elbow. Now pull the elbow and stretch, stretch, stretch. Now do it on the other side. Exhale out, inhale in, and exhale out. Stretch that rotator cuff. We want the body to be soft like cotton. That's the way it was when you were young. You didn't have any snap cracks or pops in your body when you were young. As we have a sedentary lifestyle, as we grow older, we sit more and more. And then the body gets stiffer and stiffer, and then it starts to tear. So we want to keep it soft. We can keep it soft. You don't have to get stiff as you age. One last time, you said to do a few gentle exercises. So now we said all the time, so the chest here would drive cars. The body evolved before cars. We used to have to walk everywhere for everything we wanted, food, clothes, anything. Now we drive, so it's a sedentary lifestyle. So this area is always loose. We work on iPhones and iPads. It's always loose. And these muscles up here get very tight. We have a lot of tension in that upper body. So let's get some tension out. Cross the fingers way above the head. Put them behind the head. Now your chest muscles are tight. Your back muscles are loose. A lot of tension across those upper shoulders. So move those elbows. Get the shoulder blades to move back and forth through that upper body. Nice and gentle. So this is pressure point therapy. We're not using needles. That's called acupuncture. We're using pressure point therapy. So we're releasing some energy in that upper back, getting all those trigger points opened up. Get them nice and soft. Get that tension out of that upper body. One last time. Now put the hands by each ear. called a tripod. So now come up, bring the shoulder blades up, let the head follow the hands, and bring them down. A lot of tension across those big muscles that run from your neck out to your shoulders. That tension is causing 60 to 90% of our doctor visits. So this is a preventative class to prevent those doctor visits as best we can. We have great doctors in hospitals, it's just that they're too busy. Can't get in for about 3 weeks to see them. If you have a serious problem, you just go to the emergency room, so you want to keep the body healthy and prevent those things from happening. That'll help the doctor out a lot. There's not enough doctors and too many people. One last time. Now a big om. Let's go om. Om. So nose humming is very important to get the stress and tension out of your body. So if you can do little nose songs for 5 minutes a day, it'll relieve the vagus nerve that runs from, it's one of the 12 cranial nerves that runs through your throat. You couldn't speak, eat, talk without it. It goes all through your heart, goes all through your intestines here. It holds hypertension, won't release. One of the things we're releasing is laughing Qigong that we do. And then the sounds, the humming sounds, the om things, it'll release some of that hypertension in your body. And ice, there's a lot of other things that do, but it doesn't release on its own. You just about have to take some special precautions for that vagus nerve. It's a very important nerve in the body. Rotate, let's do the shoulders just a little bit more. This is the green dragon rolls, or rotate shoulders. Bring them up, this is a year of the green dragon. Big circle. Get them nice and soft. Green dragon's lucky, we're in the lucky year. Green dragon roars a lot. You hear a lot of politicians roaring. It's the year of the green dragon. Only comes around every 60 years. Now go the other direction. It's a good luck time, though. It's a creative year for us. And then bring it to a gentle stop. And let's do the wise woman strokes her hair with a big om. Om. Feel the vibrations going out through the vagus nerve. Old sage. Om. Strokes his beard. Beautiful lady strokes her hair. Om is one that all they use in yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, all over the East. They use that for a lot of different reasons, but one of the reasons is to get some stress and tension out of the body that causes a lot of the problems that we have. Brocade number 5 of the 8 brocades. Now that's for the lymph nodes, the lymph system. You have veins running all over your body. It takes all the garbage out of your body. That's your disposal system. And along those veins, there's nodes, lymph nodes, and they're right where you walk. In all the joints where you walk and move, there's lymph nodes. Why? Again, like I said, the body evolved before cars. Now we sit in cars, so our lymph system gets a little weak, our immune system, which is the lymph system, is part of it. But if we squeeze and release or tap on those spots, it'll release lymph fluid. So if you're coming down with a cold, flu, pneumonia, have something going on, coronavirus, you want extra lymph fluid. So there's 8 nests, we call them 8 nests in our body. So let's open up those 8 nests that are full of lymph nodes. So some of them are in the elbows. When we walk, we swing the arms and the elbows. So make a palm of the hand here. We want to strike those lymph nodes and get some lymph fluid flowing. So 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So again, when we walk, the body evolved to walk, and we don't walk much now. We'll park as close as we can to eliminate walking. It's all good, it's okay. You just have to take a little extra. So under the arms, you swing the arms, there's a lot of lymph nodes in the armpit. So put the hand on the head, take the palm, make a cup out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So your immune system's getting stronger and stronger. Now right where the leg connects to the body, we really walk there. That's where the most lymph nodes in the whole body, in the inguinal groove where the leg connects to the body. So a karate chop with the little finger, put them in the groove. Feel that groove in there? Let's tap them 9 times, get some lymph fluid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that releases lymph fluid. Now the knees, when you walk, you move the knees. So if you can, walk as much as you can during the day. It will really help you with your health and wellness. And if you have a bad back, nothing will take the pain out. The doctor will tell you that it's very hard to get the pain out of the back and give you a pain pill. That'll do it. Or you can walk. Walk does better, takes more pain out of the back than any other exercise they've ever found, according to the scientists. So now the knees move, so we got lymph nodes in the knees. So cup the hands behind the knees now. 1, 2. And then brush the body off. So that's the 8 nest, and that'll clear some of the lymph nodes. There's a lot of other exercises we do that clears them, but that'll help the immune system get much stronger. You'll have less cold, flu, and pneumonia. Brocade number 6 of the 8 brocades, and that's for the back. So we'll do the green dragon run. This is the year of the green dragon. So feet are about shoulder width apart. So we're going to work the lower back first, the lumbar vertebrae. So bring the hand up. Now the green dragon is going to run. Keep the feet straight forward and turn. Stretch that lower back. Now bring that hand in and bring both hands out. Now the green dragon will roll, come down to the knees. Now he's going to lean back behind the head. Oh, real stretch. Come back to the beginning. Bring both hands in, the right hand out. The green dragon runs with those lumbar vertebrae. Bring them in. Both out. He rolls. Stretch that whole back out. There's about 50% of the flexibility in that back as we age. Both hands in, one more time on each side. Green dragon runs. Both in, both out. He rolls. Behind the head. Look at that, really stretches. Both hands in, right hand out. Green dragon runs. One last time. He rolls. Behind the head, lean back if you can. Both hands in, left hand out, back to the center. And let's just do a calming this. So we take a long, deep breath in and feel it go right into our throat. Turn the hands over and a slow, soft breath out. Feel it going through our whole body and out through the feet. Calming breath in. Slow and soft. One more. Feel the relief. And calm. So anytime you have stress and tension, do that. See, that's about, probably a 10-second breath. Normally you breathe 3.3 times what the doctors tell us. That means you're breathing very fast. The slower you breathe, the healthier you'll be. It's not about fast. That just kicks into the sympathetic nervous system. Or fight or flight, because it puts tension in the body. And the body thinks you're fighting or flighting. So all the time when we breathe shallow, it's putting tension in our body, and that's what causes 60 to 90% of all of our illnesses and injuries, according to the scientists. So we can slow the breath down to about 6 breaths per minute. That's a 10-second breath. This is about what we do. We just come up very slowly down. That slows it down, takes stress and tension out of the body. So breathing is very important, and the most important thing you can do for breathing is nose breathing, not mouth breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, used to, you run a marathon, they'd say in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now they say no. We want to go in through the nose and out through the nose. You get 27% more oxygen. You get about 7 times more nitric oxide that works in cardiovascular system. So it's very important to do nose breathing all the time if you can. Brocade number 7 of the 8 brocades, wide stance. Make a fist with each hand. Put it right on the hips. We're going to punch with tiger eyes. Squeeze the fist tight. The blood flow out to the fingertips. Open the eyes wide, get the wrinkles around the eyes, and get the blood flowing to the liver. Sit down on a tall stool. Turn. Inhale up. Blow out. Open the eyes wide. Punch with tiger eyes. Angry eyes. Open them wide. Squeeze the fist tight. Got blood flowing out that little finger. It runs all the way to your heart. Middle finger to your cardiac. Down into your lungs. Open the eyes wide. It goes to your liver. Punch with tiger eyes. Angry eyes. One last time. Kung Fu punch. Martial art punch. And now we're going to punch out. It's going to face the earth. It's going to come back in, facing the heavens. We'll make a loud noise and get rid of all of our frustrations. So let's begin. Hey, 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 Spirit of ah. Beautiful lady with an om. Om. Wise woman with an om. Om. Feel that vibration go right through the heart. Breathe and relax. Number 8, the body be ready for the day. Inhale, come up on the toes. Hang there, stay right there. Strong feet, good stability. 50,000 people are going to die from falls this year. Let's not be one of them. So let's hold it for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 toe push-ups. 1, slow. 2, strong feet. 3, 4, we'll do several of these a day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's strengthen those feet, keep them nice and strong. Now we're working with some foot reflexology and bone density. So the bones, we lose about 1% per year after age 40. I'm 86 years old, I've lost 46% of my bone density. If I don't do this every day, my bones are going to get a little brittle. So I'm going to swing arms, come up on the toes, and drop on the heels and put some resistance on them. So up and boom. Yeah, feel that vibration. Bone density. Start losing cells in our body at age 20. That's why pro athletes can only play in the Super Bowl when they're about 35. They lose too many cells. Good news is we can rejuvenate and regenerate in the body according to Harvard Medical School. That's what we're doing. Nice strong bones here. One last time. Now foot reflexology. Pick up the toes, pick up the heels, and rock back and forth. And massage those feet. Get all those hard knots out of the bottom of your feet. Squeeze those toes. Strengthen those feet. See the muscles in those feet, work those toes. Muscles in the hands, work the fingers. They have no muscles. Fingers and toes have no muscles. They're all connective tissues. They need a lot of hydration. All those ligaments and tendons holding them together. Now this wide stance, go in a big circle. Big circle. Massage those feet. Foot reflexology. Hand, foot, and ear reflexology is all good. Any of the extremities, the blood doesn't quite get out there as much as it should. Trying to prevent things, not go the other direction. So Qigong and Tai Chi are preventative exercises to prevent those things from happening. It causes tension. It's causing 60 to 90% of our doctor visits. If you eliminate those, the doctors wouldn't be quite as busy. We don't have enough doctors right now for all the problems we've got. So learn to prevent things from happening in your body. Then bring it to a gentle stop. Step back at a graceful bow for the ancient energy masters. Been doing these exercises for thousands of years. So now let's do some strength training. Let's do one set of Tai Chi. That's 8 steps. Let's bring it about 3 inches apart, the feet. Let the arms come out a little bit so we have some energy flow for the energy to flow. We do not repeat these steps. It's only 8. It's going to take about 5 minutes. So follow along as best you can. It's the #1 exercise for Cleveland Clinic now. In many of the Harvard and Stanford, many of the schools, this is the #1 exercise. So bring some grounding energy up from the earth. Turn the hands over. Bring some inspirational energy down from the heavens. Let's bring it down into the body. Everything in slow motion. Hands drift down to each side. We step out with the left foot. Turn the hands towards the front. Hands float up slowly as if they're coming through water to the armpits or the shoulders, and they point towards the ceiling. And then we sink. Now when the hands get to the waist, right to the belt, we step back with the right foot. We drag the left foot up on the toe. We hold a big ball with the right hand on the bottom. And the white crane will spread its wings. The right hand will come up when it gets to the top. Slightly pick up the left foot for strength, balance, and flexibility, and then put it down as the white crane steps into the water. Now both hands to the left. Left hand facing down, right hand's coming around. We step out from that T-step, and then we brush knee with the left hand and push into martial art movements. The right hand comes around, brings the right foot forward on the toe, and then the golden rooster stands on one leg, and then we step way out, Both hands at the side. Right hand in front of the throat. Here come the heaven horse's head up the center, opening the pericardial meridian. Gets into heaven. Heaven horse turns its head, so both hands facing the same way, stretching every joint of your body. And then cross in front of the heart and settle the emotions. And then stretch all 360 joints. And we want to bring that energy back down to the belt. That's called the down line, the great meridian around the waist where we store energy. Point down on each side of the spinal cord. Come down to the belt. Reach out to the right. Cross the hands about an inch up. That's the inner and outer gate pressure points. And then step back into position. Uncross the hands and push yourself up. And then you stand Zen for a moment. That's a Japanese word that means meditation. And then a graceful bow. Okay, so that's easy, ageless Tai Chi. Now strength building. So we want to work the entire body. There's 650 muscles that need to be strengthened every day. We have 210 bones that need bone density. We have 360 joints that need to be stretched. So let's do it with iron shirt Qigong. Put on an iron shirt. Squeeze as tight as you can. Hold tight like iron. The scientists are telling us is that the grip is connected to the brain. So better cognitive fitness if you have a strong grip. Weaker the grip, weaker the cognitive fitness. Hold it for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to take about 10 minutes to work the whole body, everything in the whole body. Now the tongue. If you want to do nose breathing, you'll be a lot healthier doing nose breathing. You get a lot more oxygen and nitric oxide in. So push your tongue right against the roof of your mouth and hold it as tight as you can. Feel the throat muscles get tight. Feel the tongue muscles get tight. Hold them tight. We don't want that flabbiness in there that causes, actually snoring, and that causes us to wake up at night. So sleep is very concerned. So hold that tongue, that flabbiness out of there. Hold for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now drop it about, and then push it back up with the tongue. Tongue push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. So strong throat, strong muscles, less snoring, sounder sleep at night. Nose breathing, that oxygen into that frontal cortex. That's where you have your cognitive fitness. So now the face, we're going to get the wrinkles out of the face and the neck, that flabbiness out of the neck. Flex the muscles in the neck and the face. Put on the iron shirt. Hold them tight like iron. Make a Halloween face. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Nice strong muscles. Now the core. Your doctor's always saying, strengthen your core. You have less pain in your body. If you have a back pain, they'll tell you to strengthen the core. So let's strengthen the core. We have two cores, an upper core and a lower core. So the diaphragm's up here that pushes the lungs up and down. If it gets a little tear in it, so get a little hernia in there, you'll have more gas and acid reflux and things in your stomach. So suck the belly button, and we're going to do the upper core. Pull the chest out. Put on the iron shirt. Hold it tight like iron right against the backbone. Hold for a count of 10. Strong core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. Go out and go deeper. 2. Deeper. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Strong upper core. We have two cores. The lower core is down around the belt. There's 6 layers of muscles down there, so it's real easy to get tight real fast. If you've had a hernia, you have some scar tissue in there, only push out about 40 or 50%. You need to stretch the scar tissue. If you don't have a hernia, you don't want one, so push it out at about 70%. So flex the muscles, right? We sucked it in last time, now we're going to push it out. Get it really tight around the belt. Put on the iron shirt, hold it, no hernias if we can help it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Iron shirt Qigong. Remember, the ancient warriors didn't have any gyms to work out in, no barbells. This is how they kept their body strong when they were out fighting their battles. They didn't have a lot of equipment to work with, so they just kept them very strong, like iron. That's why they call it iron shirt Qigong. Now the hips. So right on the side here, your largest bones, your pelvic bones. Suck the buttock in, so suck the hips in. Get them as tight as you can hold them. You can feel those bones in there. Put on the iron shirt, hold them tight. No hip replacements if we can help it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Strong, strong hips. If you've had any of these joints replaced, you definitely want to stretch them because they'll make you limp. And if you limp, it's going to throw the whole body out. So you want to really work them out. So the knees, we have knee replacements a lot of times. Knees, hips, and thighs. Upper leg, put on the iron shirt. 50,000 people are going to die from falls this year. Let's get those legs strong enough to be one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful, strong legs. Now the knees, the ankles, and the calves. And also you have veins, valves on the veins that keeps the blood from going down to your feet. They get a little weak, called varicose veins if they get leaks, so we want to work those also. So the whole lower leg, these are the strongest muscles in your leg, your body. They're for stability. Flex them tight, knees, ankles, calves. Put on the iron shirt, hold them tight like iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've been having a lot of problems with the hands. So we'll do some hand push-ups and then we'll do some toe push-ups and we'll have the whole body done. So bring the hands and push the palms out and pull the fingers back. Get them as tight as you can hold them. Pull the fingers way back. A lot of problems with those hands recently. I don't know what's going on. We get a lot of arthritis and carpal tunnel and trigger fingers, so hold tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 10 finger push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So tongue, finger, and toe push-ups. Do them every day if you can. It'll make a huge difference to your health and wellness. Come up on the toes. Let's do some toe push-ups again. Hold tight like iron. Stay right there. Strong legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 toe push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it took us about 10 minutes. We worked the whole body from the top of the head down to the bottom of the feet. Now let's work the inside of the body, the Qigong. You get leaky bladder sometimes, leaky intestines. Men, you get prostate. If you're over 50, all of us have prostate, enlarged prostate, so it really works great for that. So let's put on the iron shirt and do the Qigong. So suck it in. Dr. Kegel says, with your visualization, imagination, put a limit on the pelvic floor and now squeeze all the muscles up from the front mostly. Squeeze those muscles up, get them as tight as you can hold them for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kegel now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, got that Kegel going really great. Now the inside of the body, we got the liver, spleen, kidney, heart, and lungs, all of these internal organs in here. They do a lot of work for us. This is our factory. The brain is the master, but this is the factory that does all the work. We need to work those. So put on the iron shirt. The way you work the inside of the body is you stack the breath up in there. We're going to breathe in 6 times before you breathe out. It's going to get very tight. If you're a little dizzy, please just start breathing normal again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Release. And then a big Om as the wise woman strokes her hair. Om. One more. Om. Okay, we're going to do 3 of those now. If you're a little dizzy, just stop. So put on the iron shirt and stack the breath again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold your breath. Hold it tight. Get some nitric oxide going. Get more oxygen in. Release. And a big Om. Om. Feel the whole body relaxing. It goes through the heart. Om. Releasing the vagus nerve. One more time. Om. Beautiful. One more now. Put on the iron shirt. If you're dizzy, don't do it. Hold tight like iron. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold your breath. Release. Let's do a big Om. In again. Hold. And a big Om. Letting go of all stress and tension. So let's go ahead and do just a couple for the internal organs, and that's the last thing we can do. Bring the foot out. Now the liver is the largest organ of all. Is on the left side right here. It's a pool of blood. We need to energize it. It carries anger. Let's get the anger out of the body. Bring the right hand to the eyes. That's where the meridian starts. The left hand bends down to your big toe. The right foot's out. It's going to follow your hand. You're going to see, hear, and follow the sound. Follow your hand with the sound of a shoe, like what you're wearing, the big U. Shoe. Big circle. Shoe. Through the liver. Get all the anger out. Shoe. No anger today. Shoe. Largest of all of our organs. Shoe. Stop over the liver. Shoe. Healing sounds, movement for the liver. Movement is medicine. The spleen, about as big as my finger and thumb, sits right in front of the stomach, between stomach and the rib. It takes the dead blood cells out of your body, ships them to the liver. The liver turns them into bile, puts them in your gallbladder. That's how you get rid of the dead blood cells and how you get rid of fat. So bring the left hand to the mouth. It's on the left side. It carries worry. We're going to get the worry out. The right hand underneath, down to the knee, and back in at the river. At the rib. With the sound. You're going to the river, okay? With the sound of an owl. Hoo. Back in at the river. Hoo. Get all the worry out. Hoo. No worry today. 5-element Qigong. Hoo. Hoo. Stop over the rib. Hoo. Now the heart. We'll do a big Om today. We get to really get the heart vibrating. It'll go through the head will vibrate, the throat will vibrate, and the heart will vibrate. Get all the stress and tension out. It carries anxiety, so we want to get the anxiety out. Causes tension. Tension causes doctor visits. Inhale up. Om. Feel the sound follow your hand. Get all the anxiety out. Om. Stop over the heart now. Om. And push down. Beautiful. Now wide stance. Toes pointing towards the corner of the roof. The lungs carry sadness and grief. So we're going to push out. We're going to sound like a lion. We're going to go see on. You're going to feel it vibrate right through the cavities of the lungs. Get all the stress and tension out of the lungs, the sadness and grief. See on. Loud and clear. See on. Like a lion. See on. Bring in some joy. See on. Some happiness. See on. Push out the sadness. See on. Sadness and grief. See on. See on. One last time. See on. You guys sound like a lion. Now make a fist and massage those kidneys. Last one. We'll do it. Oh, that feels good. Okay, that gets all the stress and tension out of the kidneys. Now they carry courage. They carry fear, so we want to bring some courage in and get the fear out. So it would be a bear with a churro-ee. It'll sound like a bear growling. Churro-ee. Come around, massage the kidneys. They age us. They stay forever young. Inhale up. Churro-ee. Nice vigorous massage. One last time. Inhale up. Churro-ee. Okay. Got the body ready for the day. Now let's clear the toxins out. We get 90% of our nutrients through our breath, not our food. We breathe 25,000 times a day, so we also get the toxins out that way. So let's blow out into the floor 5 times, called Qigong Chi. Let's get some toxins out of the body. One more. Now, like you're riding a bicycle, let's just give it a nice massage. So your whole body's been given a massage inside and out, everything feels a lot better and a lot softer, nice and calm, and then bring it to a gentle stop. Let the hands come down. A couple of long, deep breaths, slow, soft, gentle breaths. And let's go ahead and close for the day with a guided meditation. Bring the hands right here. Let the hands circle. When it gets to the spinal cord, let the thumb drop straight down the spinal cord into the heart. Getting centered with love, peace, and compassion. The Tai Chi definition of love is perfect kindness. Bring some perfect kindness in for all that you meet today, and especially for yourself. Tai Chi definition of peace is perfect contentment. Let's be perfectly content with all that we're doing and all that we have. And the Tai Chi definition of compassion. Have some compassion for your body. It's perfect awareness. Become aware of this body. The more you know about it, the better longevity with a high quality life you're going to have. One last time, getting centered with love, perfect kindness, peace, perfect contentment, and compassion, perfect awareness. Bring the hands here and let's work the field around the body. Just move slowly back and forth in front of the lungs and balance the energy around your lungs. It's called the etheric field by Stanford. They have an electromagnetic camera. They take a picture of it and show a big bright screen on their spot on their screen. So they measure to see what kind of resistance you have to diseases and allergies. If you get lost in the woods, a helicopter will fly by and take the same picture. It'll show up very bright on their screen even though they can't see you in the woods. So it's very powerful, about 10 feet around your body. Come in front of the heart and see if you can feel a little push or pull. It's okay if you do, it's okay if you don't. If you do, you're feeling that chi. That intelligent energy. Nice and slow. So our goal is happiness. Don't let the world change your happiness. Let your happiness change the world. Turn the hands over now. It's going to feel like a feather. Why? Because the heart has 2 sides. Bring the other side into balance. So the world's a mess. We know it's always been a mess. So participate joyfully in the sorrows of the world. Just participate in the sorrow. It's okay. And then bring it to a gentle stop. Make a fist for love, an open hand for peace, but love and peace, and acknowledge each other for being here today. Be very social. That's part of brain fitness. And then open both hands for world peace. We need a lot of world peace right now. This hand under this one under this one, out to the shoulders. A deep bow for the ancient energy masters that have been doing these exercises for thousands of years. They come back up and step backwards and release your body, mind, spirit into the real world. We have one thing left to do, and that's laughing Qigong. We need 2 belly laughs in here. You're going to do one in the community day. And Art says that'll do more for your health and wellness than anything else. So laugh. You're already feeling better. You're going to leave here on a natural high today. Very good, very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! One more. Now the fingers, the thumbs under the armpits. That creates chicken wings. We're going to do that famous German chicken dance. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha.